Welcome to a special edition of Chai with Molly, a show where we celebrate diversity the Canadian way. I'm your host and I'm looking so much forward to seeing you. We have an amazing show in store for you, so stay with us. Please join me in welcoming two very special guests to our studio, Mr. Dharam Jain and Mr. Chawla. They are on the executive of ICCC, which is Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce, and let's have a conversation with them regarding a very special event that's coming up. So join me in welcoming them to our studio. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Molly. Thanks for inviting.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Molly.
All right. So before we talk about this very special gala event that you have come here to the studio to tell us, give our viewers a sense of what is Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce.
Very good question, Molly. Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce is a 38-year-old members-driven, federally registered not-for-profit organization. This is the oldest Indo-Canadian chamber working for the bilateral trade promotion. ICCC has three main objectives. The primary objective is promoting bilateral trade between India and Canada. Second objective is to providing a networking platform for the members and stakeholders. And third objective is to recognize the achievements of prominent Indo-Canadians who have done good to the society, to the public, recognizing them.
All right. So that's a really great mandate. But before we get into this special event that you want to talk about, how can somebody join this Chamber of Commerce? Perhaps you can tell us that.
Chamber of Commerce, basically it's a platform for the Indo-Canadians who are over here. They can join it, and it's a good networking platform. They can go online. It's www.iccconline.org. They can join over there, or they can call our office 416-224-0090.
All right. So now every chamber of commerce, and there are so many chambers of commerce in Toronto and in Canada. Why should somebody join Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce? What are some of the benefits that the business community or the entrepreneur community can achieve by joining your organization?
Well, Molly, I just said three major objectives. So anyone who joins Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce, obviously it provides a great networking platform for a career advancement, for your business development and the networking. At the same time, for the Indo-Canadian business person, it provides a platform where they come to know what kind of business opportunities are available for Indo-Canadians or the mainstream Canadians in India, as well as for the Indians, what kind of business opportunities are available here in Canada. We target we provide our audiences, our members, different kind of seminars, workshops, business-to-business meetings, and networking events. By this way, in attending those events, they get to know what kind of programs are available. Our workshops and events includes events on various business subjects, various business topics. That includes your tax, your financing, your insurance subjects, how to start a business, how to export to India, how to import from India to Canada, what are the customer requirements. There could be hundreds of topics. So obviously these are the benefits where once you join as a member, you have access to.
All right. So now it's very important because the people who watch our program are not just Indo-Canadians. People from all diversity community watch our program. So let's say somebody is from Afghanistan or somebody is from Egypt and they want to do trade with India. Who doesn't want to do it? Right? Can they become members of Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce?
Yes. Though our name is Indo-Canadian Chamber of Commerce, but our membership is open to each and everyone. This is not based on your ethnicity, based on citizenship, based on you being an Indo-Canadian or Indian. We have members from all walks of the life, all ethnicities. We have from the mainstream Canadians who are members. We have our black friends, they are members. We have the Pakistanis, Afghanistanis, everyone. It's open to everyone.
Oh, so basically whoever is a Canadian can become a member.
Not only Canadians. You can live any part of the world, you can become a member.
Okay, all
Even
right.
you are living in US, you are living in India, still you can be a member.
All right. So because the world is becoming
Yes.
a
Yep.
global village very quickly,
And
right?
they have to help the trade that's going between India and Canada.
All
That's
right.
our main motto. Is.
Okay, very good. All right, so why don't you tell us about the next open house that's coming up, where people can come and perhaps get to know a little bit more about what ICCC is doing and how they can get involved.
Okay, the next one that's coming up, that's on May 25th.
Okay.
That will be WEP, that's going to happen in the east end of Toronto in Markham City Centre.
Okay, so what does WEP stand for? Because everybody wouldn't understand that.
It's Women Entrepreneur Professionals.
Okay, all right. So if you're a woman, you're an
Entrepreneur
entrepreneur,
and a
or you're a professional, you can come.
You can come.
Okay,
Well,
wonderful.
Molly, I want to add, though WEP is a committee, ICCC's committee, but this event is open to everyone. It's not that you need not to be a woman. Even men, it's open for the men's.
All right, so anybody can come.
Exactly.
WEP is holding that one.
They are
Okay.
organizing that.
Okay, wonderful. Now tell us about this gala event that you have organized. When is it?
Molly, Chamber every year organize the Annual Award Gala. This is the mark event and the biggest event Chamber organizes mainly in June every year. And during this gala, Annual Award Gala, Chamber gives 11 awards in different categories to prominent Indo-Canadians in different fields. So that's why it's very important. And for last so many years, we have been organizing this in Metro Toronto Convention Center in downtown. You understand the prestigious venue. I invite all your audiences to attend this. This gala is important. Reason being, firstly, we give 11 awards, and there's a very fair process. We invite nominations from all the Indo-Canadians. The only condition is to be a nominee, you have to be Indo-Canadians. And there are different categories, like these categories includes male professional, female professional, male entrepreneur, female entrepreneur, member of the year award, president's award, humanitarian award, young achievers award, corporate executive award. So there are 11 categories. And these nominations are open to all the public. We advertise them through social media, our e-blast and everything. And then all the nominations goes to a national CF firm, which scrutinize all the received nominations based on the criteria. And then based on their strengths and weaknesses, these goes to an independent advisory committee, which selects the best and the fittest person for the particular.
So it's a fair process, right? So no, my friend, no, my relative, right? Because then, so it's a very fair process.
It's an independent and fair process. Yes.
Wonderful. Now, all right, Tony, why don't you tell us about the glamour part of this evening?
Okay, the glamour part of the evening will be like it's an award ceremony. We cannot compare with the Oscar award, but it's not gonna be less than Oscar award.
That's right, yes. So, yeah.
For Canada, it's gonna be like an Oscar award.
Okay. So what all can people look forward to in terms of entertainment?
Yeah, there'll be entertainment. We have a Bollywood choreographer. He'll be doing all the entertainment part. Plus, we have some chief guests like prominent big names from Canadian communities, from Indian communities. They will be there, and it's gonna happen at Metro Toronto Convention Center.
Very, very
It's
glamorous.
a very prestigious location.
And very prestigious
And
venue.
every year it's attended plus or minus 1,000 people.
Okay, all right. Now, what is the dress code?
Dress code, it's a formal business code.
Formal business, black tie.
Black tie for men?
Yes.
And women?
Their choice.
All right. Okay.
Then men can't rule women.
That's right. Okay. All right. So, what is the ticket price?
Well, we have tables. For the corporate table, it's a $3,000 plus HST, table of 10. Regular tables, it's a $2,000 plus HST. Besides that, we have tickets for the members, it's $250 plus HST for each ticket. For non-members, it's $300 plus HST.
Okay.
We also have advertising opportunities. So the advertisement, full page color advertisement is $3,000. But if someone buys a combo, then this full page color advertisement plus corporate table, that costs them $5,000.
All right. So, is there anything?
I want to add here, there are sponsorship opportunities available. We are looking for corporates, businessmen who want to sponsor. They can sponsor wine, decor, VIP event, entertainment.
All right.
Well-
And when people sponsor these, and it's a choice, right? And that choice is available on your website. What do they get in return? Where will their businesses be advertised? Right? Everybody is looking for that exposure, right? And Indo-Canadian community is really well-to-do community. And where will you be advertising?
At the time of this annual gala, we print out our annual award magazine.
Okay.
So their advertisement will find place in the annual magazines. This magazine will be circulated close to 3,000 guests. All the guests attending the gala, all our members, and it's also sitting on website as a e-version, which is available throughout the year.
All right. Now, is there anything else we missed that you may want to talk about?
Mr. Jain, he covered everything.
All right.
Like I would say, each and every person who hasn't seen like what kind of gala it is, so this is the time they can get their tickets on table and they should come over there.
All right.
And Molly, I want to add one more thing here to all the listeners or the audiences. If they want to experience what kind of gala it's gonna be, let's go to our website. I invite them to go to Chamber's website, that is www.iccconline.org. They can go over there and they can watch our previous year's videos.
All right, very good. So there you go. If you are of an Indo-Canadian descent, or if you're a Canadian, or who's looking to perhaps take advantage of the Indo-Canadian community's influence in Canada, or perhaps you want to go to India to trade like many others are doing, this would be a really good place for you to come, network, make connections, and be prosperous and make your dreams come true. So I highly recommend that you visit their website, get more information on it, or you can contact us and we'll make sure to connect you to them. Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
My name's Joe. I'm filming a social experiment. Now, how many times a day do you tell your kid not to talk to strangers?
I tell my kid every day.
All right. So if I go over to your kid right now, will he or she talk to me or run away?
I'm pretty sure she's not going to talk to you, but try.
All right. Which one's your kid? I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to go over there with the puppy.
She's right there.
She's right over there?
And then James after you.
All right. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to talk to her as a stranger. All right? Hi.
Hi.
Look at the puppy.
Puppy.
Look at the puppy. Like the puppy?
Yeah.
Can you guess what her name is?
Duncan.
Duncan? You were close. Her name's Donuts. I got some more puppies. Want to go see the other puppies?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Come on. Right over here. Give me a hand.
Huh.
My name's Joe.
I'm Christina.
I'm doing a social experiment on young kids. And how often do you tell your kid not to talk to strangers?
Every day.
Every day? So if I go over to your kid, will he or she talk to me or run back to you?
Probably run back to me.
All right, which one's your kid? Do you want me to put it to the test?
Oh, sure. He's over there playing.
Right over there? So if I go over with the puppy, he'll run back to you before talking to me.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so you gave me permission to put it to the test?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna go do it. Hey, you like puppies? I got a puppy. Guess what the puppy's name is? Donuts. Yeah. You like puppies, right? Want to go see the other puppies? I got a bunch of them. You want to go? All right, let's go. Come on. Hello. My name's Joe.
Hi, Joe.
I'm doing a social experiment on kids. How often do you tell your kids not to talk to strangers?
Often.
So if I go over to your kid right now as a stranger, do you think he or she will run back to you or continue to talk to me?
You'd be pretty convincing with that dog.
Yeah.
But I think he'll come back to me.
Would you give me permission to give it a shot to see what happens? All right. Can you just point out which one's your kid? Right over here?
There he
All
is,
right.
there.
Hi. The dog? It's a girl. Want to pet her? Nice, right? Want to go down the slide? You like the puppies, right? You like the puppies? You want to go see the other puppies? Yeah? Come on, let's go. Let's go see the other puppies. Let's go.
Just because you see somebody with a dog doesn't mean that you go home with them. Because you don't know him. The same way you don't know that person and you don't know that person. You have to ask me if you want to go see somebody. You know what's going to happen? You know what could happen? They could take you and you won't be with mommy anymore. Would you want that? Or do you love your family? All right.
Over 700 children are abducted a day. That's over 250,000 a year. Are your kids safe?
So now we come to our most popular segment of the show on real estate. Please join me in welcoming Jay Banerjei to the studio, and he's going to tell us how you can buy investment condominiums with rent guarantees. Thank you so much for being on the show, Jay.
Good to be here, Molly.
Okay, so you have this fabulous news.
Absolutely.
For our investors.
Absolutely.
Where the builder is prepared to offer rent guarantees.
Yes.
To the investors.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about it?
Most investors who have the money and buy a condo or a home, the whole intention, Molly, is to be able to get an income from the property.
From day one.
From day one. Mm-hmm. Today we'll talk about something totally mind-blowing, which is revolutionary in the investment industry.
Okay.
In
Give us
certain
more
parts,
details.
Yes. This is called here's the term. It's a 2-year rental guarantee from the builder from the day your condo is owned and registered in your name.
Wow. Okay, so tenants, chances are, if they're there for 2 years, then they will continue to stay. Most people stay for a minimum of 5 to 7 years.
Absolutely.
In the same place.
Absolutely. You see, Molly, this includes a couple of things. It's called peace of mind. Downtown Toronto is a happening place. People are lining up to rent. However, if you don't want the hassle, you don't want that risk factor to yourself, the builder will pay you, and this is upfront in the contract, a 2-year rental guarantee where if you buy a condo from the builder this coming Thursday evening, call me about it. The builder will give you a 2-year contract rental guarantee and pay you a check from him to you for 2 years at, hear this, Molly, at $3.25 per square feet.
Okay, so this tells me a couple of things. Number one, that the builder is 100% sure that the place would be rented.
Absolutely.
Right? Because otherwise, no builder is in a business of losing money.
Actually, Molly, not only is the builder so sure, if you went into, say, CMHC, that's the Canada Mortgage Housing Corporation, you typed in there vacancy, just Google vacancy rates in Toronto. You'll see the rates there, 2%. Virtually, it's a 0% vacancy because people have nowhere to stay. So therefore, this is creating a high demand in the rental market.
So it's a great opportunity for the investors.
Absolutely.
Right? And also people who did the right thing and purchased real estate.
Yes.
5, 10, 15 years ago, and now they have this huge equity in their property.
Yes.
And they can take some of it.
Yes.
And then use it as a down payment to then further build their real estate portfolio.
But I should tell you, Molly, that there is an urgency factor here because this is not given by builders typically by anybody downtown. This is a one-time that we have created for you, our clients and investors, that we train, coach, and help to buy investment properties for yourself, where this builder on only a couple of units will actually hold a warranty or guarantee for you just for this one night, so that we can, you have peace of mind.
All right, so there you go. So if you are an investor or you're contemplating becoming one, then you cannot wait any further. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Call Jay today at 647-273-1119. He will be delighted to help you. Thank you once again for bringing us this great opportunity.
Thank you, Molly. Good to be here. I'm standing here at the corner of Argentia and Turner Valley. I'm just off the 401 and Mississauga Road, and behind me, right there, is the building built for the glory of God. This is owned by the church. This is the building I'm talking about. Look at the corner. This is perfect for the daycare. This is perfect for a college, a Christian university. This is designed to have a place of worship. You could have your church service there. Look at the parking lot there. Look. Almost 50 of Canada's Fortune 100 companies are in Mississauga. There are at least 10. DuPont is just around the corner. This is the place that God has set up for you. This is the building. Come and join me. Behind me, there's room for ample parking, as you can see. More than 150 plus parking spots. Ample for the congregation, for the college students, whatever the purpose might be. Take a look. I wanted to see this. I wanted to see what it says. It is committed to the glory of God. From the glory of God to the glory of God. This is what the Lord has placed here in Mississauga, and I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to come. Call me. Let me come and show you and see what the Lord can do in your ministry and in your church to the glory of God. Join me as now, prayerfully, we enter the building. Just come down onto the first floor. I'm standing in the main hall on the parking lot. To my right is the church. To my left is a whole warehouse which you can use for many purposes, including finishing it. To my left, right behind me, and this hallway is the tenant. So you've got the church facility, you've got the stairs going up. Let's continue the journey, shall we? Jay here again. I'm standing in the reception area. To my left would be the principal's office or the pastor's office or whatever purpose you may choose to use it for. To my right is the boardroom, and to my right is the main floor, the full 20,000+ square feet. Join me on this journey, shall we? You're going to see to the right is a huge area. You can have meetings there. You can stand here. The kids could have their Sunday schools, etc. Programs going all the way around. Look at the expanse of space. The classrooms are already set up for the children, young adults, however you want to use it. We're now on the second floor of the building I've just emailed you. And you're going to see offices galore. The use for the glory of God of this facility is endless. Now you've seen what I meant. All around me as we walk, you will see offices, storage, look at the ample space coming up. Let's continue on. There are offices to my right, classrooms. There are offices to my left, open lounges. It's like it never ends. Here I am, one of the classes. Look behind me, look at the A-class buildings in this area. I'm standing right here in the corner of the two intersections of this grand facility. Look at the hotels, look at the buildings. This is where they used to have a daycare, teach, Bible college, an office for your denomination. Everything and anything can be done for the glory of God. Oh, by the way, look outside. There's even a playpen there. Off to the third floor. I'm on the third floor of the building. This level is currently rented, which gives you $27,500 a month rent and TMI, tax, maintenance, and insurance. This entire floor has washrooms and classes galore. This pays for your mortgage. The moment you walk and you choose to buy this building and in here, you already have income. You're being blessed. Join me as we go around. To the right and to the left. There are classes, there are lockers, all kinds of facilities for you to use. We're going back downstairs now. This leads down to the rear side of the ground floor where there's a tenant and a space for the church for worship and Sunday school as well. Join me on the journey. Now we're on the ground floor of the facility, heading back where we started. This is the tenant, so you'll see some of the tenants' other decor. As we stand here, now this is the corridor from the parking lot entrance. Standing here, right there is where you can come in from. The church on the left, the warehouse and space to be used on the right. Look at the expanse.
That's all for this week. This has been Chai with Molly. I hope you enjoyed our show as much as we enjoyed putting together for you. And if you'd like to be a guest of our show or would like to advertise with us, you can contact me at 647-979-3220. And before I go, I'd like to remind you once again that to be good and kind to a stranger is a good thing.